Happy Friday, everyone. I'm popping on this afternoon during just a few quiet moments that I have to share my Friday tip. Normally I just do a written tip for you, but I really wanted to show you what I do with my paper pumpkins when I have finished them. So this is the February or January paper pumpkin. Sorry, I always say February because it's the Valentine's stuff, but it was the January paper pumpkin. And I do this with all of my paper pumpkins. Is I go online to the Paper Pumpkin site and print off the downloadable case insert. And then I have all of the DVD cases that we have available through Stampin' Up! And I always keep a stack of these on hand. Some of you know I use it for storing my Simply Chamois as well. And I take that insert that they provide online, I print it out, and I just print it onto an 8.5 by 11. Do make sure that you download it first, though. Adobe doesn't print as well if you're trying to print directly from the website. I find if you download it and then go into print and say print actual size, then you're going to get the right sizing for this. Once you've printed this insert from the Paper Pumpkin website, you just take it over to your paper trimmer and we trim it down to 10.5 by 7 inches. The 7 inches is really easy because you just use the printed border, so I just cut off any excess white. And along this side as well, it's very easy. And then for the back side, you just go to the 10.5 mark and trim off whatever is excess. So once you've trimmed this down to 10.5 by 7, it's ready to go and fit into your DVD case. So you grab your DVD case, lay it out flat, and then this fits in just perfectly. You put that in, and voila, I now have an image of the stamp set that came in my paper pumpkin, the name and the month of the paper pumpkin, and I do see that it's paper pumpkin. They've got the little logo there. Good afternoon, Val. Just showing my storage tips for the paper pumpkin, because as much as I love those boxes, they do start to stack up after time, and I also use them for like mailing things out to people and sending off large stamp or card orders to people. So I do kind of get them out of the house. They're great for the kids for storing stuff as well. This is just a much more space economical way to store my stamps, is in these DVD cases. So they keep about 4 months worth of paper pumpkin inserts online. And then I'm not sure, there may be another way to access older ones, but I know for sure just right on the paper pumpkin page, they have 4 months worth of unpacking videos and the inserts to be downloaded and printed. So once I've done that, I've got the perfect place to, of course, pop my stamp set, but then I also take any other bits that came with the paper pumpkin kit that I may have left over and pop those into the kit. So I have just a few of my little heart embellishments. And the reason I do this instead of just adding this into my regular stash is because it can get a little bit messy on my desk. I want to know what's current and what's not. And I do really remember, like, oh yeah, I remember that thing that I used in a paper pumpkin. So then it's really easy for me to just run over to the DVD case and grab whatever it is that I'm looking for. So pop in a few of those. Now these pieces are just a little too large, so that's okay. I can either spend the time and pop all of these out, or I can just cut this in half, and now it's going to fit really nicely into this DVD case. And so I've got a few more of those that I'm going to have to do that with. Grab that, and let's see what else is in this box. So it looks like I used up all the twine that came with this one. I don't need the advertisement anymore. And I am going to keep the, actually I'm not going to keep the instructions because I know how to make this and I've got an image on the front. So I'm just going to, oh, I don't know where that came from. Just going to cut these in half to fit them in. And then I am ready to go, and I'll have a cute little case with all my extra bits. I couldn't believe how many extra bits there actually were from this one Valentine's set. There we go. And then I was just kind of pull the stamp set so it's going to be right on the top. And with all my little extra bits in there, I've got the picture of what the card, or in this case the treat case, should have looked like. Easy to access, and a visual of what my stamp set is. this can go easily onto my shelf and not take up so much space. And now I've got that box free to use for other things. I know lots of people use those boxes for carrying their blends when they're going stamping. Sometimes I'll even put together like a little card kit for a friend with all the bits and pieces they need, pop that into one of the paper pumpkin boxes, and am able to send that off or take that with me when I'm traveling if I don't have any paper pumpkins to work on. So I just wanted to share that quick little tip with you. I know it's spring and a lot of us are spring cleaning, and this is just another great way to get things organized in your office and to free up some space. So I hope you enjoyed the tip and have a great Easter weekend. I may be on again with a few more projects. I have a couple of make and takes from on stage that I haven't finished, so I might have a chance to get on and share those with you this long weekend. Really depends on family stuff. We have a lot of company coming over this weekend. So take care, and I'll see you on Wednesday for sure. Bye-bye.